Difficult to be a musician lately. You know, it's hard to make money selling records anymore, and so we're relying more than ever on live music to pay our bills, and that means we're like never home. And also, because we're never home, our guitars fly a lot more than they used to. And it was always a bit of a risky proposition checking your guitar, but I went almost 20 years with very little bad luck. And then the TSA in the States and the whatever it's called here, they have a thing for opening a guitar and then dropping it. That's happened a few times lately. I've had many guitars mangled, and then luggage handlers are always nice to your guitar. Like that guitar a couple months ago had the whole neck stop sheared right off it. Right from here, it was gone. So Mark had to do a huge repair job on it. And it was in a like the heaviest, dutiest case money can buy, and they still broke it. So anyway, after that incident, or no, just prior to that incident actually, I thought, okay, I got to do something. Well, I know a guitar builder in Germany named Frank Crocker, and I met him many years ago. And he makes these things. And what the whole idea behind this was that one of his clients, for whom he made a beautiful archtop guitar, a traditional sort of jazz guitar, said, "Man, what a gorgeous instrument. And the airlines are just going to ruin it. I wish somebody would design a guitar they could just take apart, put it in a backpack, and put it in the overhead." And a light went on over Frank's head. And so he designed these things, and he's sold a gajillion of them now to a lot of very prominent players. And so it's called the Frameworks guitar. And it's essentially a wooden stick with 6 strings on it. And to save room, he puts the tuners down here, which looks weird, but works fine. And these things actually pop right off, you see? And so you can take the quote-unquote body off the guitar and put it in a little backpack. And I know that this guitar will always arrive at the gig with me, and it won't be broken. So it's not supposed to have a headstock, so there's nothing to break. Yeah, and it's even got a MIDI pickup, so you can drive synthesizers and all kinds of nonsense. Anyway, and lo and behold, sounds quite a bit like an acoustic guitar. So that's kind of wild too. So I was having a lot of technical problems today with the sound equipment. I don't think it's the equipment, it's just they're not agreeing with my stuff. So I'm hoping I worked out some of the distortion problems I was having this afternoon, but we'll see. I'll play a tune on this guitar for fun. And this is the one and only blues tune I've ever written. I got this phone call from a guy from the Toronto Blues Society many years ago. He said, he sounded just like Barney from The Simpsons. It was really weird. He said, "Yeah, we're having a Robert Johnson night. Really, you can play at it?" I said, "Wow. Robert Johnson, a tribute to Robert Johnson. So Queen Elizabeth I's flute player. That's really nice." Oh, the other Robert Johnson. Right. Silly me. Right. And I felt like such a dweeb because I couldn't actually, even on the spur of the moment, I couldn't think of a Robert Johnson song. I'm not a blues expert at all. So I said to the guy, "Look, I'm going to have to take a pass this time." And he said, "Oh, okay. Bye." And then I completely forgot about it. And then a year later, the phone rings. "Hi, it's me again. It's our annual Robert Johnson night. The blues guy. We're having it again. We're wondering if you happen to learn any Robert Johnson songs in the last 12 months." Man, I'm sorry. No. So I was really feeling bad. I should probably do something about that. So I was on the road touring, as I often am, and I found myself in the home of the blues, Berlin, Germany. And I thought, well, what more appropriate place than this to write a New York-style blues, which is what this is. And since I wrote it in Berlin, if you say Berlin like a German, Berlin, it sounds a bit like you're saying the word for teddy bear. So they put bears on everything over there. So for that reason, I called the tune Blue Bear.